So this is your main dashboard, and your main dashboard gives you a first level glance as to all of the latest things that are going on. So you can see your latest clients, latest check-ins and latest messages. And I'm going to take you through and show you how to set up the basics of your account. So how do we set up a payment plan? How do we set up a client? And then how would you assign a check-in form or an initial Q&A to those clients? So first of all, if we head to the initial Q&A and forms, because you're going to want to set these up first. So we've got 3 different types of forms here for your clients, and then we've also got the contact forms, which we'll come on to later, which is involved in collecting leads and automations when we get onto the fun stuff. So your initial questionnaire, the check-in form works in a very similar way, so I won't go through both of them, but you'd set up your initial questionnaire form. So you might want to put in like just initial Q&A, I guess. And then here you can choose all of the different questions that we recommend you might want to take from your clients, but of course you can create all of your own. So for the purposes of this, I'm just going to add all of these to my form, going to click next, and then it says, do you want to ask any additional questions? So of course in here we can put anything we want. We can receive a video, a date, like is there a date you want to achieve your goal by? We could do options, ratings out of 10, an email address, anything at all, videos, photos in here, and you can create as many questions as you want. So I'll just put question 1, and then we'll do another one, and this will be question 2. And then for this, we'll do an uploaded photo and then click next. And then this gives you an opportunity to preview your questionnaire. And of course, you can just drag and drop all of these into the order you'd like. And then once you're done, you just go ahead and click save and publish. And that's your form then all created. And that works in a very similar way for your check-in forms too. So there's just one difference I'm going to show you in the check-in form quickly. So when you create a check-in form, we've got 2 different types of questions. We have the check-in questions, which are your typical questions you might want to ask, but then we also have progress tracking questions. So in here, you can add all of these different metrics. Now, long term, these will be automated by people's wearables, but for now, your clients can just manually enter these. And you can have these on both your check-in form and also on your daily habits form as well. And I'll show you later on how this all looks when someone actually checks in and how you can see all of the data that someone's entered into their app with you. So if I take you and show you the daily progress and habits, there's just one difference in this form, which is the ability to give your clients daily habits that you want to be accountable for. So you could say drink 2 liters of water, meditate for 10 minutes, walk 10,000 steps. And again, within your daily habits, you can also have all of those metrics. So if you wanted someone to log their daily sleep, log their daily weight, this is kind of like a mini check-in form, so that on the app it will pop up and your clients will be able to just tick, yes, they did this, no, they didn't, and then enter some details and submit it to you. So you've got access to all of that. And again, I'll show you how that all looks later on in the app and on the website. So on the left-hand side here, you're going to see you've got packages. So if we head into packages, and I'll show you how easy it is to create a new package. So you just enter in your package title. So we might call this monthly coaching as an example, and your price. So let's say you're charging £200 a month for your coaching. Here's an opportunity to add features. So the reason we have that is that on the front end, if you send this URL to a client, they can see what this package looks like. So they could have daily habits as an example, like we discussed. You could also have access to my app, because you can have your own branded coaching app as well. And then a description, overall description can go here. So I'll just pop that in there. And now you can choose whether the payment's going to be recurring or if it's just going to be a one-off. So for the purposes of this, we'll say it's recurring and we want it to recur every month and we want it to go on forever. So we'll just put in 998. So we can keep it going until cancelled. We click on create, and then just after a few seconds, the package is successfully created. The page will reload just to show you the new package that we set up. So here's our one at the bottom for £200, and we can see that it's active. You can also, if you wanted to use this pricing link, you see here is all your different packages. And here's the bullet points that we added. You could turn these on and off. So let me show you what that looks like. And the reason we might want to do that, if I turn, it's probably not going to let me if I've got clients on it. So if I turn this one off, and we turn this one off, and then I'll show you again that preview, because you might want to have, say, just 3 packages that you're offering your clients, or maybe less. And let's say we want this one to be our featured one, so I can click on that. And if I click preview, now you'll see that this is our featured plan. And the reason we've set it up like this is so that you can have this link and put it on your social media or anywhere you want. So you just copy this link and you would put that on your social media, and then anyone that clicks it is going to see your logo at the top and then your pricing plans. and then they can immediately purchase from that pricing plan directly. So now on the left hand side, once you've got your packages all set up and you've got your check-in forms, you're now ready to add a client. So if you go to clients, and I'll go to all for this so you can see how the client list looks. At the top here, you can click add client. You'd simply fill in all of your client details, choose the payment plan or package, and if you're charging someone offline instead of through here, and you can connect Stripe or PayPal for your payments, where it says does this client need to pay, you can put no if you're accepting payment elsewhere already. You then choose your initial Q&A, you choose your daily habit form, or you don't have to do that, it's not mandatory. Choose your check-in form, and then choose which days you want someone to check in. And then you've got a couple of other options here if you want the clients to access your video library, and also if you have an app, do you want this client to be able to pay in-app with Apple payments. So you also might want to upload a welcome pack. So this can be a PDF or something like that, so that when someone joins, they're going to have something that just welcomes them to your coaching service. So that's how you set up a client, that's how you set up your initial forms, and then you're good to go. What happens is, once you click save, the client will receive an email that you have invited them to your coaching services. They would click on the link, create their username and password, and then make payment if you've asked them to do so. Once they've made payment and logged into the system, they'll then see your initial Q&A, and they'll fill that in before they then get access to everything else. That's it for this video. In the next video, we'll go into workouts and diet plans, and I'll show you exactly how you can set those up and what they look like for your clients in the app.